Well, I thought I'd give a little update on that hawk. I didn't video any of it because, well, we're trying to corner an injured wild animal, and I don't think it would be a good idea to be standing there with the camera trying to video it, and got to pay attention to what we're doing. And I don't know about them, but if it's like the dairy industry, people have no clue what goes on, and anything that's a common practice, people might have think we're being cruel or something. So that's one reason I didn't video it. But we did catch it, and went a lot easier than I thought it would. They did get a woman that was trained. My neighbor, she took training for it, but she's a little scared doing it the first time by herself with a hawk. She's practiced with chickens. But they got somebody to come out, and I don't know if it's always this easy, but she had basically a towel and started walking up to it, and the damn thing just stood up, spread its wings out, had its mouth right open, and she just started walking towards it, holding the towel out in front of her, and the thing just flopped over on its back. And she dropped the towel onto it, covered its head and everything, and just was able to scoop it up and pick it up. And then she had a box in her car she put it in. But while she was looking at it, she said it was a juvenile male, and it's I forget which wing it was, but one of its wings was basically missing about a third of the end of it. So he'll more than likely never fly again. But she took it, and they went down to Tamarack Wildlife Center in Sagertown is where they're going to rehab it and take care of it. And more than likely, she said it'll be used for like educational purposes. So we at least caught it, and it's going to get taken care of. I don't know how long it's been injured. I seen it trying to pick stuff off the ground. Now she said the adults would bring it food. So I don't know if they dropped stuff for him and he was finding it. I don't know where he was getting water or anything from. He's still frisky and everything. But I don't know how he got injured. She said even deer will injure him. I don't know how a deer would get close to him or what a deer would do to it, but yeah, like I say, it's lost part of its wing, and like I say, it'll probably never be able to fly again. I don't know if they'll be able to do anything more for it, but more like if it's lost a third of its wing, it's not going to. So, like I say, she said they'll use it for educational purposes. So at least he was taken care of. I mean, like I say, it went a lot easier than I thought it would. So I thought I'd just share that update, and I'll get on with the rest of my day. I just don't know what goes on. I just got done a little bit ago here. I raked up, merged hay together, raked 2 windrows together so I could go chop it. And on my way out of the driveway, starting up the road, this tire was soft. So I get home here, I pumped it up, because I had to mix feed. And in the 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes it's taking me to mix the feed and come back, now it's flat again. Thing is, this is the 3rd or 4th time I've fixed this damn tire. I don't know if they just got bad tubes, there's something in this tire that they can't find, or what the hell's going on. A new tube was put in it last fall, and it seemed to be fine all summer. Then it went flat here this spring when I was doing work, and I stole the tire off my white to put on here, and I finally got this fixed and put it back on here. Well, like I said, I ran that other tire probably a month and a half. Put this on here 2 weeks ago, and now it's going flat again. And like I said, this tire's about shot. I mean, it gets me. This one holds air. This is a BKT. And this one's a Carlisle, which should be a good tire too. But I don't know if there's something in it or what. I'm just getting tired of this. Tired of this. And this is the what is it, the 4th tire since I started chopping. Went to get the wagons ready. 2 of the wagons had flat tires on them. One held air, the other one didn't. The next day that one was flat, or the one that did hold air. So then I took tires off a couple other wagons to put on there so they'll run. And then the one wagon had another flat tire down here the other day when I got done chopping. So I had to get another tire for that. So it's 3 flat tires on silage wagons. That one there. I had to find another tire to put on my bagger because I stole a tire off another wagon to put on that bagger this spring. Well, that's the hay wagon I sold, so I took that tire, put it back on the wagon so I could sell it. And so I had to find another tire to put on that one. I need to buy a new rim. And like I said, I don't know what I want to. I'd like to find an old running gear in an auction somewhere that I can just get the tires off. You know, something I can buy for $100 and get the 4 tires. But, oh, that was the other thing. I forgot, I did fix a tire last fall. And that's what I put on that second silage wagon. So I stole a tire off one wagon for the one that wouldn't hold air. And the one that went flat the next day, I got the tire that I got fixed. And then that's the one that went flat 3 days later. But I had a feeling that tire was no good. That had cracks in it and stuff. And I had a feeling there's probably something wrong overall in that tire. But like I say, I'm just getting tired of fixing tires. And that's the problem. Today's Saturday, so I can't get a tire fixed tomorrow. And where I normally go is closed Monday too. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I mean, there's another tire place I go to, and maybe I can go Monday, but it's just getting ridiculous. I'm just getting tired of all this petty little stuff. I can't make no time chopping. I've already been chopping for over a week now, and I'm still not even half done. I mean, when I chop, most guys will get done in 2 days. And I can't even get the amount chopped that I normally chop by myself. And I swear, I'm in a universe where everything takes twice as long and everything lasts half as long. Because like I say, it seems like I'm getting half the stuff done I used to do, and it's taking twice as long to do it. Well, I gotta get a couple more here fed, and then I'm gonna go down and at least get the wagons loaded. That's the problem. That's the tractor I put on the bagger. And now that tire's flat, I can't unload nothing until I get a tire fixed on there. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I gotta at least get wagons loaded yet tonight. Yeah, before I get ready to chop here, or go to chop, been ready, I wanted to shorten the length of cut up on this. I'm having a hell of a time keeping a consistent length of cut. What I chopped there yesterday got too dry, and that's one problem. And the hay's thinner, so that's another problem. So what happens is it wants to suck it through the knives instead of chop it. And what I did yesterday, since the hay is thinner, I did rake the hay together, 2 windrows together, because the heavier the windrow, the more material you're putting through here, the more even cut you get. Well, like I say, getting dry, it did the same thing. Plus, I don't know how this flipped back, but this is what puts the tension to the springs for the feed rolls. So there was nothing really holding the material to meter it in. It was just kind of just flowing in there, so that didn't help either. But even when I figured that out, the length of cut is miserable, and my bag is, if you can see that one lump in the middle there, that's the bag I'm working on. That's what's happening again. I'm getting that big damn lump in there. And that's partially because I'm not getting a uniform length of cut and getting too dry. So what I got to chop here now, I did double up again too. And then what you have to do, there's 3 different settings. Here's a 15, a 27, and a 39 tooth sprocket. And I'm usually running the 27 sprocket with 12 knives. That's a 1/4 inch length of cut. Theoretical. Doesn't mean everything's getting cut. The majority of it is. 3/8 is what you want. Is the ideal length of cut. But I'm getting stuff, you know, I can't use 2 hands to do that. You know, I'm getting stuff 8, 10 inches long, stringy. So what I did is I'm just got done moving in, and it's, and I'll put that front here. All you gotta do is some 3 sprockets right there, and just slide it over. Like I say, I normally run that middle one, so I slid it over to the smaller one. Biggest problem was I had to take some links out of that chain because the tensioner wouldn't shorten up enough for the chain. So I got that here now, but I had to take about 4 links out of it, which is not a big deal other than I couldn't find my chain tool that I got to break chain with, but it's normal. So that's what I'm going to do now, go try this. The only problem like this might be I might have to go a gear slower than I normally would, but that's what I want. I wanted to go through there slower so it gets chopped finer. So that's what I'm going to go do now. Maybe, hopefully I'll get a clip of that. Well, I got this wagon loaded here. This has got a mix. It's got stuff that's overly dry on it that I was chopping yesterday and couldn't get on the wagon. And I came down here and chopped this. And I just mowed this about 2.5, 3 hours ago. So this is about as green as you can get because we really have no sun. But I would prefer it on the greener side than on the drier side anyhow. But there ain't quite a load left here. I got 1 windrow on each end there yet, and then this here. Be a decent load. What I thought I'd show here, I just pulled this here off that wagon. This is what I chopped yesterday. And you can see how long some of that stuff is. Now, like I say, of course, this got on the dry side, and I'd say it's probably just as heavy of a windrow as I had up there. The stuff I was chopping in the last video, I only had 1 windrow, 1 pass of the disc bind. This here is 2 passes raked together, and these windrows probably are about as big as them single windrows were. But the other thing is, this is a lot finer. It's got some finer clover in the bottom, and it's shorter stuff. So like I say, it basically gets sucked through the chopper unless you're really hogging it. But yeah, like I say, you can see here a lot longer stuff. Now this is what I just chopped, and of course, like I say, it's greener. This is that shorter length of cut on the chopper. And like I said, this is more what it should be. Like I say, I like to see stuff about like that, but it should be some real finer stuff in there too. Where this here, you got stuff, yeah, like I say, stuff 6, 8 inches long. But I did lose a gear. I was chopping before in 3rd gear with that tractor. Now I'm chopping 3rd gear with the torque back, and it's, you can hear it grunting a little bit. Like I say, I'll get chopping here, and you can see it go through. Well, I guess I should have videoed chopping here a few minutes sooner. I'm done. Just tore that shaft out of the end of that. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to do here now. I know nobody's going to have one in stock. I ain't going to get one until Monday. I think, I have to look at it closer, I think this could be welded back together. think that's all that happened. That's what it looks like here. That broke welds. I don't think that yoke is hurt any. But there's nothing I can do with it today. Don't know if I can get anybody to do anything with it Monday either. Got rain forecast. I mean, rain ain't gonna hurt this that bad, but I am so fed up. I mean, I only got 3 windrows chopped on this. I don't know what happened. All I know is I can't do nothing. I might have a chance. I know somebody's got a 790 chopper, but I should have looked at it the other day when I was up there. I don't think he's got a 1,000 RPM shaft though. I think his is a 540. I run 1,000. I don't know. I guess that's going to end this one for today. Don't know what else I'm going to do. It's getting short time here anyhow, but so this is the way my luck is going here. I ain't want to know what the price of that shaft would be if I have to buy a new one. But, oh well. I'll figure out something. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you later.